Welcome to JasonWhiskyWise. My name is Jason. Welcome to this whiskey review here on the channel. And it's kind of the conclusion to my Glencadam series. So if you haven't missed any of the videos for those, I'll leave them here in the top corner. Feel free to go and check them out, as I reviewed pretty much, I think, 7 Glencadam expressions. And fingers crossed we'll get to do the 21 very soon. But if you haven't got any Glencadam expressions at home, hashtag Glencadam Week, I'll leave that on screen. Go and tweet me, Instagram or Facebook, and let me know what's your favorite Glencadam expressions, or if you've tried this one. Now, this is the Glencadam 21-year-old. It's kindly been given to me or sent to me by the global ambassador, Ian, and he sent me this last year. Now, he sent me this last year, and I've only been able to try this just in the last few months. But I wanted to wait until I had all the different Glencadam expressions to do a great vertical tasting and really understand the character. And I'm going to save a little bit of this one, so when I get a chance to do the 25, I can then compare the 21 to the 25 and see the differences between the two. So, this is a sad day because we're coming to the conclusion of the series, but the Glencadam 21-year-old is a 21-year-old whiskey, bottled at 46%. It spends its whole maturation in bourbon casks. In terms of the distillery itself, it is the Glencadam Distillery. They're owned by the parent company, Angus Dundee, and they are located in the Highland region of Scotland. Now, in terms of this actual whiskey's price, as a 21-year-old whiskey in the market, it's priced at £93. It's actually a very, very reasonable 21-year-old whiskey, because at this day and age, many 21-year-old expressions are going at £120 to £150, and this one is under £100, which is just fantastic in its own respect. Now, in terms of exclusivity, it's not exclusive, as it's part of the core range. And in terms of caramel colour, there's none added. This is all natural colour, and this is all non-chill filtered, as Glencadam like to keep their whiskies like that way. It's when someone's enthusiastic and passionate about creating whiskey that everyone will enjoy in the style that they like it. Brilliant. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the nosing of this whiskey. Into the nose. We're in for an actual treat with the Glencadam 21. Apple pie, apple sauce, kind of apple dominant. A little bit of pastry notes as well, a soft puff pastry, icing sugar. And there is a faint little hint of citrus note falling behind this one. But there's back to those green pears, those orchard fruits are really coming through on this. Ripe golden sultanas. Now the orange is there, and it's like a nice orange oils, where it's not actually the orange peel, but the actual orange oils when you sometimes squeeze the peel off an orange. Salted caramel. Oh, that little bit of saltiness as well. Really goes hand in hand with a caramel note. And a slight hint of a dry oak on the end. Wow, that's got a lot going on the nose, but it's so inviting. Let's see if the palate can deliver the same into the palate. Slanger. So for the arrival on the palate, you're greeted by a nice medium texture. It's actually lighter than I thought, but you hold it there for that split second and it develops. It becomes so much more richer and fuller in texture, which is mouth coating, and it's got me licking my lips, going back for another sip actually I want to do, but we'll get into some of the flavour notes to get things started. You get a little bit of the spices, the sweet cloves, a little bit of the fennel seeds back that I found actually in the 18-year-old expression. But then it suddenly just cuts itself short. And you think these spices are going to hold themselves there, but they stop, and now they let the other fruitier presences make themselves known. And this is actually where the first time I'm getting pineapples in a Glencadam whiskey. It's like sort of ripe pineapples, a little bit of even that candied lime peel, a bit of sultanas coming through. There is a little bit of a honey presence in this one. It's almost like a honeyed syrup, where it's actually feeling like the texture is going even further, that extra step. And just on the end, there's a slight sort of green cardamom character, almost like a green cardamom that we have in Indian tea, where it's a bit softer, and then you get that sort of tea drying character just on the end of the palate. I think that's about it for the palate of this whiskey. Let's get into the finish. I actually don't want this one to end. I'm really enjoying this one, but we'll get to the finish. So now into the finish for the Glencadam 21. The finish for this one's got a nice long finish. You're getting these notes of spiced apples, a little bit of those briny notes, and a slight bit of those wood spices coming through on the end, with a slight bit of cinnamon, but it's like a honeyed cinnamon, and those malty presences really playing themselves on the end of the finish of this whiskey. So, time for my rating. And this is something that I initially rated as a 90, but I'm changing this one up to a 92. After sitting with it again a second time, you really just get to see the flavor profile. You get to sit with it, and when I have a whiskey and it just makes me naturally smile, you get that happiness feeling about it, you know, boom, it's clicked. And there's all those different factors that go hand in hand. You got this fruity, salty, malty character. If I had to summarize it in that one sentence, fruity, salty, malty, all in one go. You've got a 21-year-old age statement, it's non-chill filtered, it's natural color, and the biggest factor of them all, it's a 21-year-old whiskey at around about £90 here in the UK, which is, you know, if you transfer that over anywhere in the world, that's still a very, very good value. 21-year-old whiskey, that's phenomenal value. So, in terms of value for money, yes, it ticks all the boxes across the board. That's why I took this from a 90 to 92. It really just deserves its merits. It's got all these fresher approaches for a 21-year-old whiskey, which I didn't necessarily find in some of the other expressions like the 18, the 19, which was just completely Oloroso sherry characters, the 17, which is a lot of these ports, red berries, red fruits. The 21 has got something very exceptional, which I personally really love. Price point, fantastic. Angus Dundee, do not change the price on this 21 because this is very good value. I want to go finish this off. So I'll leave the video at that, guys. If you have enjoyed the video, feel free to drop it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button over there. And also be sure to check out some other videos on screen. But this has been me, JasonWhiskyWise, and I'll catch you for our next video. Slàinte.